The film that we're here at the Woodstock Film Festival is for the marathon. It's called Marathon Patriots Day Bombing, and it is an HBO documentary film that was done with the Boston Globe. And it tells the story of Sydney Corcoran and Celeste Corcoran, who are survivors of the bombing, in addition to 3 other families who were severely impacted by the bomb that day. And the film really is a story of survival, perseverance, and resiliency. And we follow their stories, as was told, through some of the Boston Globe reporters and photographers over the 3-year aftermath of the bombing, and interweaving the pursuit and the capture of the bombers through the trial. And I think ultimately we hope that people walk away from the film with a sense of strength that is drawn from what the survivors have been through. In their own ups and downs in their battles, we really experience how anyone, faced with some kind of a difficulty, a tragedy, can come together and persevere. And I think it's inspiring for the audience in that way. And shall I just say, so Samantha Knowles and Jonele Conceicao have worked on the documentary as well. Well, the Woodstock Film Festival is a great home for this film because of the audience. Last night we had a screening in Rhinebeck, and while it wasn't a huge audience, everyone was so engaged and invested in the film. They stayed afterwards, they asked, and they were so supportive of Sydney and Celeste. This was the first time they had seen the film with an audience, so just to get some feedback and to hear how important it was for the audience to have heard their stories was really meaningful for us.
It was really grounding. I mean, just to have everyone see the experience and just to see what we went through, it was amazing to hear their response and how even now, 3 years after, there's still so much love and support.
And for me, I think that the film captured, I think that words, just telling somebody about what happened that day doesn't come anywhere near when you actually see the footage and the pictures and the horror, and just it was like a war zone, and you can't convey that without the pictures and the footage that was there. So I think that helps the rest of the world to see exactly how horrific terrorism is. But then the film also, I love the fact that I don't feel that it exploits the bombing at all. I feel like it's just telling facts, and then it's showing the support of a city that just came together, and a country that came together and supported all of us, and still do, actually. And we try and pay that forward now, because we know how important it was when we were in the hospital, and I lost my legs in the bombing, and I thought my life was over. I thought I was going to just be a shadow of myself and have no quality of life. And then the people that came to see me that had been in similar situations, our Marines, other people, gave me that bit of hope. And now so many of the Boston Marathon survivors have continued to go on to speak, be advocates, and speak for 2 other victims. As you know, it's still going on, and we have to stop this terrorism, and we have to band together as a country, as the world, banding together against this, because the terrorists cannot win.
I actually think it was our first film. This is not my first film, but I don't think I've ever had a film here. I've been on a panel before, so it was great to have a film here. Yeah. So our screening is in the next hour and a half, so that will be hopefully a great experience. And then tomorrow I'm on a panel, and these guys go home.
And for us, it's I'm struggling with what to say, because you don't want to say it's a feel-good movie, because what happened was horrific. But there's also places in the movie, it's not just a terrible story that's just depressing. You know, hopefully people come away from it being uplifted and seeing that when, you know, your life just completely falls apart at the blink of an eye, that you can find some inner strength and move forward, and your life can go on. It will be different, it will be forever different, but it can go on, and it can be just as good and sometimes even better, you know. And I hope that people take that away and know that there's certain parts in the film that they can laugh. It's okay to laugh. We have a lot of dark humor that gets us through some of our bad days, and I hope that people, I don't know if I want to say enjoy the film, but appreciate the film for what it's trying to say.